Welcome to another video. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Now that Shadow Grambal's entered the game and looks pretty damn broken, we're going to just see how normal charm, how broken that is. Now, at the moment I'm doing a little bit of a tank, getting ready for Kanto. So what I thought I'd do is run 5 games with triple charm. Now, I know what you're thinking, why is there an Aerodactyl there? I honestly don't know what happened there. I went into the first game. I hear that can occasionally happen with rats and things, so I've got an Aerodactyl in there, and the Algo thought it would be pretty funny to make it a Bastiodon in the lead, so I've got absolutely nothing I can do here. But anyway, while this first game's going on and I'm getting massacred here and just having a bit of a laugh to myself, I just wanted to see how broken Charm is as a move. I think we've all experienced it at times. Just the raw amount of damage and a couple of shields, and often these Charmers are fairly tanky as well, can take a hit. So I thought if we put a triple Charm team together, now this is at about 2800 rating. How well could that team go? So 2800, nothing to be sniffed at. Could we go positive with this? Yeah, this is a bit funny too. He actually shields here as well, which I thought was hilarious. So I thought, how well can this team go? Given that it's just basically tap team. I mean, there probably is a small bit of refinement to it. But anyway, getting into the games, we've got 4 games left. Let's see how many games we can win. Now, I just want to preface before saying I'm going to quit out of the games because I'm tanking. I'm going to quit out of the games if I know I'm going to win. I'll quit out just before. Once I know that I'll definitely win the game, I'm going to quit out. So we've got to consider that when we watch these games. So far the score is 0-1 to the Charmers, and we're in game 2. Okay, so swapped into our own Ninetales here, and I've got a lot of energy, and we've charmed them down. It's cost us a shield, and they bring in a G-Fisk here. So as long as they're not running double steel in the back, he might even let these weather balls go, and that's all we really need. If we can get to this second weather ball here and he doesn't shield, we're actually a chance here. So let's just see what happens. The second one's coming through now, and he's let that go too. Okay, so we're actually a sneaky chance in this game. We've got a shield. If we can call some rock slide baits here, or potentially just shield the earthquake, we should be okay. So brought in the Wiggly. It's probably just got slightly more bulk than the Cleefable at the because it's a better stat product. First move coming through here, and I'm basically like, let's see if he baits me. And he does, so that's really, really good for us. And as you can see, like, Charm is resisted, and it's still chipping away here. And so at this stage, I'm like, if it's a rock slide, he might get to another rock slide, but he probably can't get to an earthquake now. And he's thrown the earthquake, and I've shielded it. So he's now swapped in, and it's a Shadow Swampert. At this stage, I'm pretty much like, okay, I'm going to have to get ready to quit out here, because that thing is almost dead, and his Stunfisk is now completely out of energy. So he's actually going to die here with 2 shields. So bang, Cleefable comes in, and he's going to throw here. This will be Hydro, and it's definitely not going to KO. Even if it's Earthquake, it won't KO. But yeah, it's just a Hydro, and as you can see, dead. And into the next matchup, he's got no energy. I throw 1 charm, I throw another. The next charm would KO, so I've quickly quit out there. So far, 1-1. Yeah, pretty ridiculous, and that team even had a steel type in it. All right, into the next game. All right, first we've got Galvantula here. Obviously, very squishy Pokemon. I feel like 1 shield and we can probably plow through this Galvantula. So we're going to do that. See if he actually swaps out. He's got to the move here. And to be honest, we can tank a lunge, so why not try? He's throwing Discharge, but even still, we've tanked it. So we've actually got through the first one, and the next one here is Azu. And this is actually pretty good for us as well, because we can go into Ninetales here. And Ninetales has... it resists a lot of Azu's moves, so obviously he can't throw Ice Beam here. If he does, it's resisted. So if he's running Ice Beam... So we're just going to let this... Oh no, we're shooting this one up. And it's Play Rough. Okay, so Can we charm him down? Well, a play rough won't even KO here, so we'll get to the move here. Looks like he's throwing. Could be another play rough, but we'll then charm down afterwards and we'll actually have a move. So we'll charm down here. Let's see what he's got in the back. And it's actually a fighter. So, so what we're going to do is we're going to bring in our Wiggly and then we're just going to quickly leave. Because, once again, we're going to win that one as well. So the score now is 2-1 the Charmers way. So Team Pick coming up with the good teams here. All right, so this is absolutely horrible lead. I'm not sure why we even bothered swapping Mon here. Yeah, this is pretty tricky. I don't know. Sometimes they run that... actually, it's Talonflame Double Steel that they run, so this could actually be a very brutal game. But we'll just see how we go here. Obviously, swapping into the Ninetales. It was more just maybe he might freak out and think it's Powdered Snow, but it didn't really work. Obviously, some of my tactics aren't amazing here. But, look, we've got a shield. We're going to need to use it to charm this thing down. So we're going to do a bit of damage here. He'll throw here, and we'll shield this, and then we'll charm down. So we'll just have to see what he brings in. But he's now seen that all we've got is Charmers, so if he's got something decent in the back... Okay, it's Azu. That's not too bad. Probably would have been worth keeping the Ninetales. It would have had a better matchup here, but we can at least pressure a shield here and see what they've got in the back. And he's letting that through. He's going to throw here. And yeah, and he's got Jellicent in the back. So yeah, he'll win this. He'll be able to throw the Shadow Ball. So good try, but yeah, couldn't quite get there in that one. But not to worry, not to worry. So that makes the score now, or we'll make the score 2-2. So this is the big decider. This is the big one. Can we go positive in this set using Triple Charm at 2850 or whatever you see? Like, can we do that? If we can, you guys, anyone down there who's really struggling to get to Veteran should just be going Triple Charm because it's easier. So last game, all right. Hypno lead, pretty good. Pretty good. So we'll see how we go here. We should be able to chonk through. All right, so yeah, just trading big damage, fast moves here. Hypno is pretty defense weighted, but Clefable can take that fire punch, that's for sure. All right, so we'll pressure the shield here with the Meteor Mash and see if he wants to shoot. I reckon he probably will. Now we know he's got fire punch, maybe fire punch, Shadow Ball, I don't know, but we'll definitely play it safe and come in with Clefable because we can just take a fire punch here. And then we're going to put everything we've got on Ninetales in the back. So we'll see what he brings in next. Bit of lag there, and looks like he got another confusion through. Maybe he shouldn't have. All right, Azu again. So this is really good. We'll swap here and do the same thing as before. Let's see what he decides he wants to do. We've got 2 shields here, and he's throwing his first move. Ice Beam, and yeah, it's resisted, so I don't know if he's trying to call our bait there, and we can pressure the shield here. And yeah, it all comes down to what he's got in the back. Could be anything, really. Hypno's sort of neutral. Yeah, Metachan maybe? I don't know. Like, it depends what sort of team he's running, but we've got a shield. And he quits. And that's a bugger because that ruined my 0-5 in my tank. But as far as the Charm team goes, went 3-2. So unless you're running into like a whole heap of Bastiodons, which is pretty much auto-wreck, you can get through a Stunfisk. And yeah, if there's a fighter in the team or something that's super weak to Charm, it's basically a free win. So yeah, Charm is definitely OP, and yeah, I don't know how good Granbull's going to be. Probably too good. But thanks for watching. I'm glad we had a bit of fun today.